Hello, everybody. Just gonna give it just a few seconds because I come on early so that Lolly can share me into the major group, and Eden is not done yet with hers. So you will see me just staring at the camera for a little bit because I am just waiting to be cued in for when it's my time. Oh. Do. This is where I wish I could sing. Do. But Facebook won't let me. I see somebody's watching now. I'm sure that's Lolly. Hi, Lolly. I see you. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start my spiel because I know Lolly's probably sharing me into the group right now. But if you are catching this video right now, Lolly says she just shared me. Thank you, Lolly. Thank you. If you are seeing up in your left-hand corner there, the red button, that means that I am live right now. And I am coming to you live today from my page, and it's being shared into Lolly's Crafty Designs. So welcome to Lolly's Crafty Friends VIP group. Our theme for today is the Mystery Box Challenge. Pretty excited, but I'll have to say I'm awfully nervous about this one too because I have no idea what is in this lovely box right here. All right. I am Karen Rudman with Shop Paradise Creations, and up after me is Ronnie's Chaotic Crafts, who is my switching partner. She sent me her box. I sent her my box, so we'll see what each other can come up with. We have an awesome lineup of crafters here today to share and create for you. You can support all the crafters by giving them a like and a follow to their pages, including me. Host for today is Lolly's Crafty Designs and Lolly's Crafting Friends VIP group. If you're not in the group, join the group. It's a great, wonderful group to be in with a bunch of wonderful people who are just wanting to share and grow their businesses, and for people who want to enjoy crafts. Okay, and you may follow the links by the pages in the description. Hopefully I did that right. Not sure. Oh, hey! Amber just jumped on. Amber is one of my best friends. Oh, and she sprinkled me. Thanks, Amber. I appreciate it. And then Teresa's L Creations is watching. Hey, Teresa, how's it going? All right. So, yeah, I'm a little nervous about this one too, guys. And so for today's theme, I have no idea what it is. Hi, Mischief Managed. How are you? Let's see. Are you on my list? I don't remember everybody's names. You guys will have to bear with me. I'm very new to the group. I think this is my third live. And so I do not know everyone's names. I do have a little cheat sheet, but it's only my cheat sheet of who's in the event tonight. All right. Hey, Ronnie's on. She's my partner. Oh, thanks for sprinkling me, babe. Hey, Orchid Lime Design. How you doing, Terry? Hope Bill's doing okay, babe. All right. So we're going to open this big box. And my partner here honestly sent me a very large box. Like, I'm really excited. And it is extremely hard not to open this sucker for the last week. And I did not send her as big of a box, so I have to be honest with you, I'm a little nervous because I think she sent more than I sent her. So we will have to see. Hey, Donna's Crafts, how are you? All right, Mischief Managed Creations. Hello, Tanya. Hey, Tanya, how are you? Okay, so let me see. I'm going to open this puppy and see what we got going on in here. Everyone's been doing so great on their creations and getting their cool boxes, and so many of them have such great things for multiple projects. You guys have been so generous, honestly. This is my first time ever doing anything like this. I don't want to use my good scissors, sorry. So I really didn't know what to send or what I was supposed to do or anything. It's a very little you know, nerve-wracking. Okay. Oh, Amber says she's excited. I am excited too, Amber. All right. Now see, I have not opened it. All right. Okay. Ooh, I already see goodies, baby. All right. Got us a little candlestick candlestick holder, which looks like Karen's probably making an arrangement, huh, guys? Yes. Hi, Ollie is watching. Hi, Ollie. I'm so glad it tells me who everyone's watching. All right. Open this puppy up. Oh, look at all these goodies. Ronnie, you did so good. All right. Okay. Let's see. First thing, because I'm a wreather, so I don't know if you guys know that, but I make wreaths and arrangements and garlands and swags and bows and you name it, but I make lots of arrangements. So Ronnie did know that I was a wreath maker, and she set me up. And so she sent me some beautiful florals. Oh, look at those. Ronnie, you hooked me up, girl. Oh, those are nice. Beautiful fall colors. And she gave me, a little garland. Nice. Oh, it's a little chain garland. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Interesting. I wonder if I can pick those and put them in somewhere. Or maybe I can go around the, I wonder if I can go around the base with it or something. Oh, that's interesting. We'll have to see about that one. Let's see who else has jumped on. Ronnie said, I felt the same way. I wasn't quite sure what to send either. No, I don't think any of us knew what to send, but that's okay. Isn't that the part of the fun of it? Hey, Creek Road Designs, how are you? Carly just jumped on, Flamingo Street Designs. And hey guys, if you see names you don't recognize, please go follow and like them. Everyone's trying to start businesses and do their thing, and it just helps everybody that you can. And I gotta have that's watching. Hey girl, how's it going? All right, so more goodies. So she sent me all that foliage, and then, some of these. Those are pretty. Are those cottontails? I think those are cottontails. Harvest pick. And, it'd be great if they actually told us what the names are on stuff. Yeah, right. That would be too difficult to do, wouldn't it? Yes. Okay. So we got some, look at you sending me whole rolls of ribbon, 50-yard rolls of ribbon, Ronnie. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, I got some yellow. And we got some green check. Oh, I like that one too. That looks really good. Look, she sent me 4 rolls of ribbon. Look at this. We got this one, cutie patootie. I like it's got little white pumpkins on it. That is adorable. I love that. Oh, and I love this one. Look at that one. Let's open that one up. That one is pretty. I got definitely, my creative eyes got to look at that one real quick, Ronnie, because I like this one. Yes, I do. Ooh, she's pretty. Look at those little red berries. Ooh, maybe I'll pull out some red berries, which normally get used for Christmas, right? They are a little burgundy, but I don't know if I got any reds. I wonder if I got red berries. I'll have to be thinking about that one. Okay, I like that one. Okay, I'm getting all sidetracked here. Okay, so then we got some pumpkins that I can make and put on my little candlestick here. Look, she sent me 3 of them. Look at this, baby. Oh, I love the white pumpkin. I'm really into the white pumpkins this year. I love them. White creams with blues and browns, and take out some of the oranges but make more rusty colors. Oh, really go, burgundy colors. I'm really into those this year for some reason, as you can see. My mind just went off on this little tangent of creating all the things I can create. Let's see. Who else we got here? Magnolia on Madison Creations. Hello, Karen from Karen. Hi. We got Vintage Flair with Julie. Hi, darling. Unwind and Create is watching. All right, Patricia's Craft Studio. Hey, girl, how are you? And Lolly says, thanks for all the amazing ladies to join us today for the mystery box. Absolutely. Okay, now, she sent me some other things, but I'll be honest with you, I'm a wreather. I'm not a wood person. So we'll see. I don't know. We might do something with, I'm probably not going to do anything with them today. Although I do love them. Oh, look at this cutie patootie sign. Oh, my gosh. You know what? Oh, Ronnie. I've never done this before, but I can just put the sign and make it a forward-facing kind of arrangement. I wonder if I could get that to go on there. you know, it's worth a try. I've not done that one before. This sign I love. She sent me this one. I mean, this is a thick, beautiful wood sign. It's got the wood beads on it already. Love this, darling. That is cute. And, I could either, like, getting in the box right now and thinking, I could either put something in, like, floral foam up in the corner and make an arrangement that comes out the top and make it like a wall, you know, like a wall arrangement that just has a little cutie patootie arrangement on it. But I'd like to do more than that. So I think I'm going to instead do a candlestick arrangement with what she sent me. And, yep. She also sent me this wood round too. Pretty nice and thick too. I've never seen one this thick. So I watch all of you guys. I see all of you with your napkins and your cool paper, and who knows, Karen might get bored one day and start doing some stuff, you know, and trying just something for fun instead of when I have to work all the time, right? All right. Thanks, Ronnie. These are great, babe. I think you sent me some awesome stuff. Okay. So let's see. Well, we got some comments here. It says, Crafting with a Barn Star, hello. Love the ribbon, says Vintage Flair. Yes, it is really cute. She sent me a lot of ribbon. I can do all kinds of stuff with that. You could do a rail on the white sign. Yes, I could do that. I think I definitely want to use this one. I'm gonna do something a little out of the box and a little funky because Karen likes to do that. And I'm trying to think. I did have one little pumpkin just in case Ronnie sent me anything that was fall. I didn't know if I wanted to add it. It does have a little gold. See this little pumpkin? It's got some little gold crackle on it. Not sure if I like that because she did send me a lot of orange. So I think I'm going to stick with the orange theme. Ronnie says, I was going to send napkins, but I thought you'd prefer wreath stuff. Yay, I'm so glad you like it. I was nervous. No reason to be nervous, although we're all nervous because I was just as nervous, dear. Just as nervous, okay? So I'm going to put some of this over here and move some stuff around. This whole bunch is a beautiful bunch. Beautiful bunch, darling. Okay, let me get some of this out of my way. And then I do love this cutie patootie sign. I'm wondering if I can somehow, okay, I won't be looking at comments for a little bit because I gotta I gotta let the brain think for a minute. But I'm gonna talk as I do it so you can kind of see my process. But this is just a foam block that I got from Dollar Tree, and it fits perfectly into these candlestick holders. So I don't even have to cut the sucker. I just glue it in. All right. But I'm thinking of plopping this sign kind of like this right in the middle, and then doing a little bit hanging down and then a little bit up above. However, I do have to get other greenery to add because what she sent was mostly florals and I don't have the greenery to go down and around it. So I need to look for a little bit of greenery, which, does this match? It's a little bit lighter than what I want. I think it's a little bit. Let me double check. Hold on. It does have lighter tones of orange in it. No, I don't like that one as much. Okay, hold on. All right, so I need to get some fall foliage off of my shelves real quick. And funny enough, I'm gonna just turn you so you can see my shelves, because I thought that would be interesting. There you go. I know you're moving a little bit, but there's my shelves. So I'm gonna come over here and don't mind my, woo, you just almost fell over. That's okay. You're safe. Okay, so I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna look for some fall foliage that I want to use. I'm thinking I'm gonna pull some of this to go. Might be too tall, but we'll see. I think I can pull it down. And then I think we'll use some of this one also. All right. So now I'll set you back up. Hold on just a second here. Woo! You didn't know you were going on a roller coaster ride today, did you? No, you did not. All right, folks. Okay. So what I pulled over was some fall foliage so that it will fill the base up, because you're going to need to fill the base around it, right? So I can't just put florals in there. You have to build a base with it. Okay, so I'm gonna use these because they match the color tones. All right, see that? Totally match the color tones in there, but also adds pops of green, right? It's not all orange. It's not, you know, all dead looking. There's pops of green in there, which add your different textures. But I also have this one too. It's a Hobby Lobby bush. Love it. This thing is ginormous, and it can be cut up into so many different projects, especially a lot of you crafters. Holy mackerel, this probably lasts you an entire season, because you usually only use like one little bit at a time, you know. But this baby is huge, so we might also use him for some volume, for dimension. See all that movement? Karen likes movement. Karen likes a lot of movement, all right? Okay. Oh, and then these little pops of in there. Oh, those are going to look so cute, Ronnie. I like these. And I've actually never worked with these yet. I have some up there, and I have not worked with them. So this is going to give me a good opportunity to plop these babies in too, all right? Now, this is going to take me a minute because, frankly, I'm trying to think. Let's get this first. I'm going to glue this first into my little pot. Now, if this was a normal day and Karen was doing this for her store, because if those of you who don't know, I do have a Etsy store. If I was doing this, look at that steam. That stuff's hot. You guys gotta be careful. If I was doing this for my business, I would be using gaps and cracks. Or when I do this, because if you're shipping this around country, I don't want this piece to pop off, right, in shipment. So I'm holding it right now to secure it. But you could also use zip ties and crisscross over the top on the bottom. But the problem is you see the zip ties. And so now I've used to using gaps and cracks because it adheres to your surface. But because we're on the fly, this is, you know, good for what we're doing today. And if you're doing something in your own home, then you don't even really need to glue it if you don't want to. And then you can change it out the next season. You know what I mean? Okay, so I am going to honestly put this right smack in the middle, and I have never done this before, but I probably go back in later and, whoop, out of glue. I just pulled that sucker out of there too. I might go back in and secure this a little bit later. But I'm going to put glue in that little middle hole where I'd already, you know, impressioned the hole of the sign, right? And then I'm just going to shove that sucker right in there. And I'm going to shove it quite a ways so that it does secure itself, all right? See that? I got it in there quite a bit down. About a good half an inch or so, all right? So we're going to do it like this. And then I'm going to have florals coming here, and then I'm going to have them standing up on the back, kind of like a turkey, right? I notice a lot of my arrangements kind of do that, where they fan out kind of like a turkey's butt, and I don't know why I do that, but I do. And they seem to be, people like them, so I guess I'm doing okay, but okay. All right. We're going to cut this one down right now, and I can show you how I'm, see, it's just one little cut here. Take my snippers, cut them down. Now these are pushers. See all these individual things? For those of you who don't know florals very well, these are pushers. On here, they go up and they go down, okay? I can make this whole thing go all the way short, which I am gonna, I'll show you real quick. Hopefully I don't run out of time today, but see how they're all going up? There. See how short that is now compared to the rest of it? So that way you have more volume with one, or you can actually cut it up into different pieces and create 2 different pieces, sometimes 3 different pieces. I like to do it because look at this goodie size right there. See that? Now it's going to come out and fan, but it's not going to be too big and, you know, too out there. All right. So let me push them all the way up so I make sure I have them all the way to the top. Okay. Then I cut my stem down because remember, I only need about 1 inch. I save these. I save them for all kinds of things all over my room. See? I save everything. Okay. Now I got a little glue skillet over here to my side, and I dip my stem into my glue skillet because I glue everything in. Now see, it's got glue on the end of it. And then I don't have to use a glue gun. I don't burn myself as much. No, it doesn't mean I don't burn myself. I still burn myself, people. But I don't burn myself as much. Okay. And we're just going to plop that sucker right down in there. And there we go. That's just one. That's just one piece. See that? Woo! I love that. Oh, hey, Robin, how are you doing? Okay, I don't know if I've gotten anybody else on because I'm a talker, guys. So comments are really hard for me. But that doesn't mean I'm not here. I want you guys to talk to each other, watch each other, or not follow each other. I can't even talk today with people. I can't even talk today. All right, so we're going to cut, I think I'm going to cut 2 more for the back, and I'm not going to put any in the front. So I'm just going to cut 2 pieces real quick. And then I'm going to move them down. Donna's Craft says, I love it already by your description. Oh, thanks, honey. Pumpkins Crafty Creations. Hey, hon, how are you doing? See, look, oh, look, I'm learning. I'm watching as I am pulling my stems up, even though I just broke that one. Hazard. All right. Go ahead and laugh at me too, guys, because I'm a funny person. So I like laughter and I try to be funny in my lives. All right. So I'm going to do another one off the back. I don't like how this one is bent over. Do you see how that is doing that? Well, because it's not wired, it's going to bug the crap out of me. So away it goes. I'm just going to cut it off and not worry about it. One thing about florals and greenery, snip the babies off. You really can't make that many mistakes. People get all worried about it and, you know, intense about it. But honestly, florals are very forgiving. Greenery is very forgiving. So you can do so much. It's just learning to use them and practice with them. I think that took me the longest. Hi, Kathy Click. How are you? I don't know if you're new or not. I don't know if you've been, I don't recognize your name. So if you're new, let us know. All right, babe? I've only been creating and making things for, it's about 8 months now. I started right at Christmas last year, decorating for my own home, and honestly just found an absolute love of wreathing and making designs. So this is my new business that I've started this year, and I've only had my business open for about 5 months. I think I've had my store open for 5 months on Etsy. So I'm just starting out. And here's what we got. See off the back now? So there's the front of the sign, but look how cutesy that is with just some greenery out the back, right? Now you will end up covering all of this, but that's why I needed to get some more greeneries like this one. Okay, like this one is chunky and it's gonna go around the base of this. And I'm actually going to first use, if people have been following me for a little while, you saw that I spray painted a bunch of moss. Let's see. Oh, I see Carrie's Wreath for All Occasions is on here. Someone just said her name. Hey, Carrie, she's from over in the UK, guys. Go ahead and follow her. She's having a big retreat in the UK this year. She's one of my friends. I didn't see her jump on. Then I see Rita Benner. Hi, I'm from California. Woo, you're way away from me, girl. I'm in Florida. So here is some orange Spanish moss. And I literally spray painted this myself. Didn't have any and saw someone doing it with something else. I think they were painting florals or something. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can paint all that moss I can't stand. And so I did a whole batch of orange and I did a whole batch of black. What else did I do? I think I did some purple too. So I'm gonna just put this around the bottom and I'm using U-pins, guys. These are my U-pins, all right? I'll hold one up here for you. This is a U-pin. I don't know if anybody knows what a U-pin is, but it just meant to go into styrofoam and stick what you need to stick. So I use it for my moss. And I just go around the side because I don't want to glue my moss down. If you want to glue your moss down, glue it at the end of your project, because guess what? Once that stuff hardens, are you getting anything through it? No, you are not getting anything through it. It's hard. It's glue. It's supposed to be hard. You're not going to get anything through that. So we just go around when we do it, and we use U-pins, and it looks messy as messy can be at the beginning, and then you can just trim it later. And most of the time your hot glue, as you glue into stuff, it starts to stick itself. All right. So there's what that looks like. Just got a little layer, and I'll cut all that off, after I'm done. Doesn't have to be done right now, right? So what am I at? I'm at 24. Ooh, I gotta hurry, guys. All right, so got my moss, all right? And gosh, do I hate moss. Woo! This is why I hate moss, because Karen likes to be clean. She does not like a mess. All right. Okay. So we got moss. Let's see. Yes, Amber. She says, Carrie Reese for all occasions. I rode your toboggan with you yesterday. Thanks. I needed that. She rode a toboggan ride and posted it on her page. Oh my gosh. I watched the whole thing too. I'm like, that is relaxing. That is so lovely. I loved it. All right. So these are not pushers. Okay. The greenery does not go up and down. However, you can get clever and cut them so that they make 2 pieces. All right. There I'm saving time and money, right? And I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to start gluing these in, and I will show them to you guys after. All right. And these are, oh, the glue strings are going to drive me insane today. My glue pot is starting to drive me nuts for some reason. Not heating at the temperature I would like it to. Okay. I'm going to go around the whole base of this. All right. And I'm going to cut all these up. Okay. And I'm trying to think. It looks like a good spot. 1, 2. I keep cutting a little bit more. All right. Pumpkins Crafty Creations is telling me you're watching. You gotta love it. I would like to know, what you're saying, not if you're watching or not. I don't know why it does that on our lives, guys. It's kind of annoying. Okay, let's play a fun game while I'm cutting this up real quick. Tell me in the comments. Well, I had a question earlier that I came up with. Tell me in the comments, what is your absolute favorite craft to do of all time? And go. Like favorite craft. So if I was going to answer for me, my favorite craft of all time, because I do a lot. So I'm a wreather, right? I make wreaths, arrangements. This is an arrangement, right? Arrangements, garlands, swags. I can decorate Christmas trees. I can decorate mailboxes. I mean, literally there isn't anything that I can't decorate. So what is my favorite of all of that? I would say my favorite would be, oh goodness, arrangements. I think, it's funny. It used to be grapevines. When I first started 8 months ago, I just loved grapevines. But now I've moved into the world of arrangements, and oh my gosh, do they bring me so much joy. So much joy. Okay. Oh, nesting by Robin. Hey, hey, girl, how you doing? Boxes. I don't know what boxes means. Wreath making from Amber. That's hers. Unwind and create says Christmas trees. Ooh. Yes, I'm excited to do some Christmas trees this year because I didn't know how to do anything last year when I was trying to learn stuff. So I'm excited to do my tree this year. Very, very excited. I'd like to see some of your pictures with trees that you've decorated before. Ooh, crackle. I've never done crackle before, but I watch you guys do it, and I think it's really, really cool. But I just don't, I'm not really good with the painting and, you know, those kind of things. That's honestly, that's why I started finding all of you, because I wreath, and on my downtime, I don't want to watch any more wreathing a lot of the times. All I do is study and learn and wreath all the time, 100% all the time, right? Gets a little much sometimes. So I started watching other crafters, and that's how I found Jen from Straight Jacket Crafting and Jen from Crooked Needle Primitives. And I was hooked with them. I love watching them. They're just relaxing. I don't have to do anything. I just sit and relax. So I'm not good at the decoupage and the painting and all that stuff that you guys do, but I do love watching you do it all. And then Carly just jumped on. She says embroidery and wreathing. Yes, girl, she can do embroidery. Which, oh, Carly, I got to talk to you about buying some shirts because I need to do some shirts for my business soon. And she's got an embroidery machine. So, oh, yes. She's one of my new friends from Wreath Makers Live. I have so many friends on here now from Wreath Makers Live. We went to a conference in Houston all together, and we got to meet each other up. So a lot of the ladies that you're seeing in here are people that I've met in my own industry. And then we've become friends. And so now they're on here too, and I'm going to become friends with all you guys also. We might not do the same thing, but we have the same passion and the same love. Right? Right, ladies? All right. So she's looking a little funny, but you know, we'll see. This is just an experiment. So far, she's got a little skirt. See that? Ignore my glue strings. So she's got a little skirt going on here, and all of these can be moved and changed later, right? I'm kind of going for time here, guys. I'm going to shift them a little bit around, all right? Now, I'm going to come in with some, can you guess what it is next? If you're not a wreather, what would I come in next with? Anybody got a guess out there? What would be a good thing to come in? Now I definitely want to see florals. I want to see florals. Was that anyone's guess? Let's see. Miss Chief Manager says, I love changing textures of items. I take a glass vase and a bowl and turn them into terracotta, cement, and bronze. Ooh. Oh gosh, it went away from me. Bronze. Bird bass. Not so. Oh, bird bass. Okay, awesome. That is cool. Yeah, I don't have that skill at all. I don't have that skill at all. All right, so let's come over to these beautiful flowers from Ronnie. Oh, there's even some yellows in here. Oh, I love that because there's even sunflowers. Look at that. Look how smart she was. I wasn't looking because I was talking, but see the little sunflowers on the sign? Tiny little sunflowers. Where are they at? See the little tiny sunflowers? Yes, Ronnie girl. Yep, she's a wreather too. Or at least she used to be a wreather. I think that's what you said, right, Ronnie? Now you do, I think, wood stuff mostly or something like that. I'm trying to learn, guys. I really am trying to learn. All right, so I'm just going to cut quite a few of these off. Man, this is a really good bush too, Ronnie, because holy mackerel, this is a full-size bush. Oh, yep. There she is. I see the Hobby Lobby sticker. I got this. It's got some nice little, not that I can name what it is, but, you know, these little texture items is what I call them because they don't tell us what they are. Flower. Thanks. I appreciate that description. It's so descriptive. Thanks, Hobby Lobby. Appreciate it. I don't know if it gets to you guys, but it does get to me sometimes. Okay, I'm just cutting these off so that I can do, man, Ronnie, I might be able to do all kinds of stuff with this. All right. And then let's pull some of these off real quick while I'm cutting some stuff. Excuse my cutting. Karen has RA, and so sometimes cutting things is very difficult. And this helps save my fingers. I could pull out Big Bertha, but she's not needed that much today. All right. Okay, so I usually never, ever use the greenery. This greenery you can see, I mean, it's Hobby Lobby, but it's very cloth looking. It's kind of fake looking. We don't use that kind of greenery when we make stuff. Just for us, we just don't use that. I don't know what it is about it, but when they come with a big, beautiful bush, I don't know why they can't just put the regular greenery that we're used to buying, like this greenery, on the bush. Now, some of our suppliers online do, but places like Hobby Lobby and Michael's and all them, they're still using this really crappy, you know, leaf stuff on them that you can get. But when you buy it from a different supplier, sometimes they're really, really good quality. And then if they're not, you just take them off. That's what I do. I really don't care. All right, so I would like some. Now, I want, oh, my floral came off, but that's fixable. You just put a little glue back on it, and if I could see it, put it right back in the hole. Okay, see, I just glued that. You can see the little dab of glue even. I just put the glue right back on it. When it cools down, I kind of just take that rest of that glue off. Now, I want my floral to be seen, but I don't want it to always be facing, you know, forward. So we're gonna go, I'm just gonna look and see how I like this. And I think I want one right here. In fact, I think I'm not gonna glue for a little bit because I'm gonna just put some flowers in here real quick and see what I can come up with. All right. Teresa L. Creation says, I love to sew and embroidery. Oh, another embroiderer. Awesome. Ronnie's Chaotic Crafts. Laugh aloud. I never know the names either. Never. I mean, they do not give it to us, do they? I'm going to go, this one's really tall. And so I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use the length for that one since it's not cut down already. And I'm going to go right in the middle with that one. If I could. Get it in there. Okay. Now I'm going to lean that one a little bit forward just so you can see it. No, that is not staying. Never mind. I'm going to glue it. I love it when I contradict myself. Okay. There we go. Sorry about this, guys. Hold on. There we go. Okay. And then, let's see what I'm at. 3:35. All right, man. Doing it on a countdown, guys. It's not that easy. It's really, really not that easy. Give me an amen for those of you who've been doing lives, and it's really not that easy. Especially when you don't know what you're doing and can't practice what you're doing. So you're kind of like, okay. All right. This one, I'm going to cut it down. If you'll notice, I kind of put it up there and then gauge my size, and then I cut it. You don't ever want to cut them prematurely, okay? But I think this one, I'm going to stair step this one down. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I like that one right there. Okay, so I stair stepped that one in the back. See? Now I got one up here high, one down here, and then another one down here for, you know, dimension, right? And actually, I think I'm going to use a couple more. Let me grab some more. One. Sorry if you hear the lawn guy. He's out there blowing away with his lawnmower. Okay, and I definitely want one in the front, but we're going to definitely make this one. Oh, I like that. Oh, goodness, that's cute. I will show you in just a sec. I like that just on the edge of the sign like that, going over. See that? Yeah, that's like, and we will cover that area. You know what I mean? But you don't always want to stick them way down. It doesn't give you any dimension and room to move. But you do also have to remember that if you leave enough space like that, you have to fill that space. So you are going to have to fill that with product, but that's how I work. If I didn't want to use as much product, I would put it closer to the base, and then I wouldn't have to fill in as much, all right? And I'm actually not going to fill in too much. If you'll notice, I just wanted that one up a little bit high, and I think I'm going to come in here with this one. Let me look at it. Yep, that's where I want it. But I'm going to cut it really short because I need it to go. Remember, my foam is not very big, so This is how big my stem is. It's not very big at all. Coming in here, getting some glue. And then I'm going right in the side because I want it a little bit down. Oh, yeah. Oh, these flowers are gorge. I love it. All right. There we go. See that? Just placing your flowers first. See that? That way I place them where I would like them to go for where they need to be seen. I know that sounded weird, but that's how I don't know how else to explain it. You want them, remember, I just started teaching people. I'm still learning, frankly. I don't know everything. But you want, I don't know how to say it. You want the dramatic effect where it's layering, right? 1, 2, 3. You want your eye to be able to move through the piece. That's what I was trying to say. I can't think of the wording that I was trying to come up with, but that's what I was trying to say, is what you get your eye to focus and attract to, okay? And I think, oh yes, I love that one. All right, so we're gonna go down here with this one. So now I have all my orange ones in that I love. I'm at 340, so I'm doing okay. So this is the front, all right? High, then a little bit lower down here, then we have it down here, then we come down here. You turn, oh, you see another one. You turn, oh, you see another one. You turn, oh, look, we kind of don't have one right there, all right? So what I'm gonna do, I don't think I wanna use another whole one. What I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna use this little cutesy piece here they gave me, because that is something to focus on. You remember this one? And then I'm gonna put it right down there because it's the same color tone as the flowers, but I don't wanna use another flower because frankly, flowers cost a lot of money. So when you are making your arrangements, I have to be cautious and careful about how much product I'm putting in it, because otherwise I can't sell it. You're putting too much product in it and then it becomes almost unaffordable, right? We have to be conscious about what we're doing, okay? Oh, hey, Misty, how are you doing? Misty from Little Luxuries just jumped on. Guys, she makes awesome wreaths too. Go follow her. She's an amazing creator. Ronnie, oh, you're still watching. She says, look how cute. Oh, thanks, Ronnie. I hope you love it because you sent me all the beauties. All right, so same color tone, right? Where was I with that one? Here it is over here, see? Still same color tone. So it's something to look at there, but I didn't want to use another floral because I'd like to save those florals for another project, right? Okay, let me fix this flower right here. Okay, now I want to see where these cutesy cottonwoods can come in. Oh my goodness, I've not used these before, but I'm trying to see if it would look good under the flower. Sometimes this is just design, actually most of the time this is designing, is me just moving stuff around to see where it looks right and where it doesn't look right. And I think I just want one cutesy one underneath my other flower here. So I'll show it to you in just a second. And then I'm gonna use my, where'd they go? I got these little wire things because I have arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis. And so it's very difficult sometimes for me to push stems all the way in to, you know, get them secure. So I use this for grip and it helps me to be able to grip that stem and not use my full, you know, dexterity. So I just put that cutesy little one right there. See that? Just for one little pop. And then I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do the back ones in the back, or the tall ones in the back, sorry. And I want to just see what this looks like. Give me just a second. With all this tall grass, you know, we want to, I got to put it in there and then I got to see if I take it down, what's it going to look like, how far I go down. And oh yes, I think that's adorable. We're going to do that. We're going to do it right there. So I know my place because I poked my little hole. So I'm getting some glue. And then I go right back down into the glue. Or into the hole. Goodness. There we go. And they are a trio sticking there right on the side. See that? Little pops of white. See how pretty that is in there? That's the thing, is from far away is where you want those pops of color, because now it's interspersing in between your orange and then soon to be interspersing in between our, what's the next color? Yellow. All right, so we're gonna go with yellow, and I'm gonna 343 here. We're cutting it close, but Karen can go a little fast here. Let's see. We're gonna go, and I will show the finished product too after the live if we have to go on to the next presenter. All right. And then the next presenter, I'll go ahead and talk about him real quick. The next presenter is my partner, Ronnie, with Ronnie's Chaotic Crafts. Oh, that's a cutie little, oh, it's cute. Just a little pop of yellow in there. See that? Hidden in there? Yeah. Okay, we're going to do another little pop of yellow. So Ronnie's Chaotic Crafts is after me, and she is my partner, and I sent her my box. So hopefully I sent her some stuff she can use. Honestly, I kind of did it in a haze and in a whirl, and I don't even remember what I sent her at this point. So I'm really hoping it's good, Ronnie. I'm really hoping it's good. Okay, now I have this other yellow one coming off to the side here so that you can see that little pop even behind the sign. See that? Even behind the sign, you can see my little pop of color. All right, and that helps bring in the color, the sunflowers that are on the sign too, that Ronnie sent me because she knew they matched and coordinated. She did such a good job sending me this box. This is such a fun live. All right. Hold on. There we go. Now see, I don't want them at the same heights. This is my thinking. I don't want them at the same height. I want a little, you know, a little variety, a little different. So this one's a little bit lower than this. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to glue that baby back on. But I will do that after I'm done. Okay. Now we need a little green is my problem. And I have, let's see. All of us usually have this lovely box of leftover greenery and leaves and, you know, things like that. I wonder if I can find something in here that would match. Oh, that's not bad, actually. I don't know if I like that or not. Oh, this is hard, guys, because I'm on a live and I would always, this is something I would do beforehand. Oh my goodness. This is nerve-wracking. Okay, we're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. We're going to cut this puppy up real quick and let's see if I can like get it in there and work it. Ooh! That one is from Joanne's, who's gone now. I'm gonna miss that. How about you guys? I don't know where a lot of you guys, I mean, a lot of you are crafters, you know, not wreathers. So I don't know where, if you're just, you know, main stores like Hobby Lobby or Michael's, or if you do a lot of online sales or not. You know what? This is kind of big, but I kind of like it too. Let's see if I did that. I'm just experimenting here, guys, so you're going to have to give me just a second. Okay, well, I like the lower one, but I don't like the upper one. Hold on. Now I'm getting nervous. I was all good until just this second. And now I feel like I'm floundering. Can you guys help me? Oh, Amber said, you're doing great. Ronnie says you're doing great. Unwind and Create says paranormal work. Oh my goodness. That's your craft? Interesting, dear. Interesting. Okay. Let's get this up here. Well, we're going to go with it. I don't know if I like it, but we're still going to go with it right now because Karen's running low on time. I would not normally use this greenery, but I might end up changing it. If I do, I will say something when I post it later in the group. All right. Okay. Yeah, Not my favorite, but guys, this is what I mean. Just adding some greenery in, okay? I don't know. You can't see it very good, but I can make this go down a little bit more, okay? And I'll probably go back in after and add a little bit more. And I'm probably going to change this one out. Gosh, these glue strings are driving me insane. But it needs to have more pops of greenery. And this is more of a Christmas one, so I'm not sure I'm going to end up using that. But I don't want to run around my room at the moment either. So I will post what I changed that into because it needs to be more of a... it needs to be more of a chunky type of greenery, which I'm throwing it out because I don't like it. It needs to be more of a chunky greenery that gives a little bit more ground coverage on the project. Okay? See what we got here now? Okay. And you guys, I know you don't understand it, but doing an entire arrangement that I don't have planned in an hour is almost a feat unimaginable, okay? Ollie says, don't stress if you don't finish. I will share it later, Ollie, if I do, but I'm not sure I am going to finish this one. It is a big one. Hey, Jen from Straight Jacket Crafting. How are you, girl? She must have got done. What time is it? Oh, yeah, she might be done with school now. That's right, because she's a teacher. All right. Let's see if I can put this one. What I got? Let's say I got 11 minutes. 11 minutes. All right. I'm going to cut this one off. And we're going to put, I see a place where I'm going to put this. So I'm just going to add them. I'm not going to glue them. I'm going to glue them later, guys. And then this one, little bitty piece. Oh, he's coming unglued even. Guess what? That can be fixed also. I don't think I want to add that one. I think we're good. Now see from the back, see all the pops of white that you can see in there? I think that's a pretty good coverage right there because then you come around the front and you see the pops there too. See our little goodie sign in there? See that? This is what we're doing, Jen, who just jumped on, or anybody else who just jumped on. Cultivating Keepsakes says, sorry I'm late. I got a phone call. You're not late. Guys, we all have lives. Good Lord, I can't jump on all these lives. There's no way. I'm just happy for anyone who does and can show up. That is all it's about for everybody. And that's what a replay button is for, right? I mean, I can't watch all of you guys. I run a business. I am busting it every day if I can. So, but it doesn't mean I don't want to support, and I do whenever I can, right? So just added this one over here on the side there. So that added more color and a little bit different texture. And it's really, I just need one stinking greenery piece that's going to go in there and look decent. And what do I have over there? The other ones are too small. The leaves are too small. Hold on just a sec. Hold on just a sec. I just bought this one. I just got this greenery bush, and I wouldn't normally use it, but it does cover quite a bit, so I'm going to see if I can. The colors on this one are just so pretty. So pretty. Let me get a pick in it. I know you can't see me off to the side, but I'm putting a steel pick. Oh. I'm putting a steel pick onto this piece because see how flimsy this is? That is not going to stick into floral foam, all right? So this lovely little piece of machinery here lets me put that in there, push it down, and then I have a steel pick. And that securely sticks that to my floral foam that I'm using, and then I do not have to worry about when a customer buys something from me that it's going to come undone, right? Okay. All right. Let's see if I like that. I think I do. However, 2 is too many. We're going to cut that off. have that hang down a little bit. And then see if, sorry guys, hold on. I'm just seeing if this will go in there that way. There we go. It's at least good for right now. And then I will go in, because I still have to find a little bit different greenery to go in the bottom piece. But let me look around. All right. Yep, I'm gonna fill in a little bit of the bottom, because here you can see this area right here? It needs to have a little bit more greenery. That's how I do my shapes. See that? Now I've created a line here that's going down, but now there's this hole here. So I am going to go in and fill this because I want to be able to sell this product. But because this was an open box and not know what you're doing, I'm going to have to go in and fill that little bit later. So it's definitely not a finished full product yet. But we got the greenery coming down, and then I need to have some kind of filler more in this area. But as we go around, look at that. You see all the flowers in different angles. You got your little cotton white swabs in there, and I might add a little bit of like something more white too. And I haven't even made a bow for it. I even can, that's what I'll do. I didn't even think about that, but you know what? Right here where I can't fill very well, I'm going to make a little bow is what I'm going to do. So right now I'm going to start making it. And then when I do my finished picture, I will post what that bow looks like. But you guys can watch me start the process of the bow real quick. Let's see. Jen says, love it. Beautiful. Thanks, hon. Donna's Craft says it's beautiful. Amber says you did a beautiful job. Thank you, my darling. I appreciate it. Okay, so if I'm going to make a bow, I'll be honest, I don't want something really big because this is not tall, all right? So I only need something that's about really the size of my hand or a little bit smaller. You see that? So I really think I don't want to use anything more than this beautiful print. Oh my gosh, Ronnie, you gave me pumpkins and here I am all flustered and I could have just put a stinking pumpkin there. Are you kidding me? Ow! Guys, I'm an idiot. This is how nervous you get because you just don't know what you're supposed to do, right? Okay. Now, yeah. Okay. That's what I'm going to end up doing. Okay, guys. See the white pumpkin? Okay. I don't have time to place him in this second because I'm going to have to glue him securely in. But we're going to put our little cutesy pumpkin here. And then I'll fill just a little bit around that pumpkin, right? And then I'll put a bow a little bit below the pumpkin. And then I will show that little masterpiece there at the end. But look at that cutie white pumpkin. I love that because that brings in the cotton ball pictures or pieces in. Sorry, I cannot talk today, guys. All right. So the only bow that I would really make for this kind of project is one that has some pretty good loops in it, but very simple. So like 5 simple loops with probably just a tail that comes down. And when you do that, I can sometimes make bows by hand and sometimes not, but I would probably make the loops only about this big, if you'll see, because you put them in there, you don't want them to be too big, right? But you do want them to intersperse throughout your greenery a little bit. So you pinch that in the middle and then take this and you turn it and you just keep doing loops, all right? I did do a bow tutorial on my first live that I did in here, but it was for a large one, okay? So I'm gonna end up making a bow for that, placing it in the front, and then I will glue the pumpkin on there also, all right? I just wanna thank everybody for jumping on. I really appreciate it. This is my third. Hopefully I did okay. And I hope you learned something. You can always leave me comments. I'm going to go back through right now and read all the comments and answer any questions and just say hi to everybody. And thank you for being on. And then up after me is Ronnie. And she's going to open my box. So I'm going to hop on there real quick too, after I'm done, so I can see her open what I sent her. And it is a theme. It is a theme I sent her. I don't want to ruin it though. So, she sent me fall. I sent her a little bit of a different one. So we'll see what she can come up with. Hopefully she likes the stuff that I sent her. Let's see. Unwind and Create says, you did great. Thanks, honey. I appreciate it. And like I said, I don't remember anyone's name because I'm so bad at that. And then Jen says, you did great. Thanks, Jen. Appreciate it, babe. Hope you had a great school day. And let me read. So after me is Ronnie. And then there's an intermission tonight from 5 to 6. So you can get your dinner, come back and eat. Then come back and watch. And then Patricia's Craft Studio is at 6. I Gotta Have That, Denise, is at 7. She's a hoot. You'll love her. And then the Tattered Willows LLC. It doesn't say your name next to it, so I don't remember. I'm so sorry. And then Pumpkin's Crafty Designs by Mandy is at 9 o'clock. All right, guys? We're almost there. My time is almost up. I will show you again real quick. Not fully finished, but we're getting there. All right? Got our cutesy little sign that Ronnie sent me with the beautiful flowers. Okay, I'm going to finish this puppy up, and then I will send a picture out to everybody on the Facebook group. All right? All right, guys. Thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it. I hope everyone's doing good. Hi, Dinosaurs Weeks. How are you? My time is up, my love. I don't know if you've been watching the whole time because sometimes it just tells me, oh, someone's watching, and I don't know if they've been there before. But I'm done with my hour. You can watch the replay if you want to, but go watch Ronnie right now. She starts right now. All right, guys, I'm signing off. Have a good night. Bye.